Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, non-binaries of all ages, welcome to How to Make a Literal Cat in your favorite RPG. I hope you're not here to learn character creation the right way, because you're in the wrong place for that. This is the Cat Creation Podcast, and I am its host. Well, one of them. My name's Joel.
Hi, Joel, and hello, audience. I am the other host of this podcast, and my name is Avalon.
Hello, Avalon. How are you on this Tuesday night?
I'm doing pretty good, you know? I've got a lot of stuff done this weekend. Just did a bunch of yard work yesterday, so I'm coasting, you know?
Nice.
How about you? How you doing?
Well, I recently finished a fairly grueling freelance project, and I am almost done working on a episode of Patreon content, so that's nice.
Heck yeah, love to hear it. Can't wait for that one to come out.
Yeah, neither can you guys, right? Right, audience? Nod your head right now, I'll know.
Okay, I think we got one in the back there. Yeah, I see you.
Yep, Jerry?
Mm-hmm.
Jerry, I'm coming for you.
Samantha, I see you nodding in your car. Yep. And so does the person on your left.
Man, it's been so long since we've done weirdly specific audience callouts.
One of these days we'll get someone.
Yep. So if you're Jerry or Samantha or the person sitting to Samantha's left watching her nod in her 2007 red Nissan.
Oh God.
Okay, no, I think we lost it. Everyone was like, "Oh crap, how'd they know?" And then, and then I threw out the Nissan. It's like, "Nope, I drive a Chevy."
Yeah. Whew.
Looks at camera.
All right. Well, what are we doing today, Joel? I know we're making a cat, but what are we making a cat in?
Well, today we are making a cat in a game called Break, and I just realized I forgot to pull up one of the important things here. So, Break is a RPG where you play it's like a fantasy anime RPG game. So, this didn't exist when we did Anime Summer Season, or we totally would have done it, because it's a cool looking game. Let me see, I'm trying to find the freebie, game files, Break, Blogspot. Here we go. Here's the freebie. Perfectly playable character option. Basically, we have a little guide that will tell us how to play as a cat. So this is like Break with the cat expansion for, Break. Just like how they had one for Hardwired Island.
Nice. Love it when these things work out.
Yeah, I do not expect us to break any rules, and I kind of think that this might be a fairly short episode as a result. Lucky for us, we got a late start.
Yeah.
So if you're wondering what's up with the vibes of this episode, there you go.
It's alright. Our vibes are always up, Joel. What do you mean?
Yeah, something's always up with the vibes. Anyway, so Break is a tabletop RPG inspired by fantasy video games and anime by Grey Wizard.
That's a sick name, dude.
Sure is. So anyway, we are going to be making a cat in this game, which is totally allowed, as you know, because we've got the cat freebie, which I will put a link to in the show description. Don't let me forget to do that. Yeah, it's the perfectly playable character. So if you want a cat to go along with our cat, that's already officially supported. All you gotta do is go to breakrpg.blogspot.com and you'll find it.
Yeah, it'll be there, trust.
Yeah, we're gonna be using it, that's for sure. Anyway, are you ready to get started?
Absolutely. I was born ready.
That's funny, because I'm not ready, because we haven't read the cat creation rules yet.
Oh yeah, you're right. I'm jumping the gun.
It's alright. Like I said, guys, the vibes on this episode are gonna be great. Anyway, rule number 1. We accept no cop-outs. We're making a cat. A cat is the exact animal that comes to mind when I say the word. No anthropomorphic races, no people turned into cats, no lions, no tigers, no... What's the Monster Hunter companion? I think they just call it a cat, don't they?
I'm not sure.
But not that kind.
Oh, Palico?
Palicos, that's what... Yeah. Not those. Those are anthropomorphic cats. We're making a literal cat.
Yeah. No two-leg walking guys.
Sorry, I couldn't think of any other anime cats off the top of my head. Which is sad, because I watched all of Fairy Tail.
Oh, yeah. Forgot they have a magic cat thing in there.
Yep.
Rule number 2 is we cannot use homebrew/house rules. If the rules in the rulebook do not explicitly allow something to happen, we count it as a rule broken. If we come across rules as written versus rules as intended, we go with whichever one tells us no, resulting in a broken rule.
Yep, again, probably not going to happen this time because we've got the perfectly playable character freebie.
Mm-hmm.
Rule number 3 is if the game includes stats for a literal cat, those must be used or adapted to the game's character sheet. We'll see what they've got on the blog.
Gotcha. Rule number 4 is the character, class, background, playbook, job, what have you, must exist in the game's core rules or as part of an official expansion. We cannot use homebrew classes because they don't exist.
Yep, homebrew's not real. Your game master is just making that up. Rule number 5 is the cat can learn any skill available to its class, even if it's not something a cat could normally be trained to do. I don't think most cats exist in like shonen anime, so they probably can't do shonen anime stuff, but this cat can.
Yeah, I don't think I've ever seen a cat in a shonen anime.
Fairy Tail.
Well, yeah. I haven't watched Fairy Tail.
That explains that.
Okay. Rule number 6 is, if a tool would be physically impossible for a literal cat to use, even if comically downsized for them, they can't use it. I'm trying to think of an example here. What do we got? A fishing rod. A boomerang.
Yeah, cat might struggle with a boomerang.
Yeah. Probably couldn't throw it, and catching it, that's like a 50-50.
Yeah. Have you ever even seen a cat catch a frisbee?
Can't say that I have.
I'll bet I could Google a video of a cat catching a frisbee right now.
You probably could. I mean, the world is a big place.
There's a 4-minute video titled The Cat Who Catches Frisbees.
How big are these frisbees?
One moment, I'll link you the video. It would appear to be close to the size of the cat from the thumbnail.
Okay, so this is like a downsized frisbee. Let's see.
That's a pretty big frisbee.
Oh, wait, it's the size of the cat. Okay.
Yeah, he's actually watching it.
I gotta see this. This looks like a modified frisbee.
Yeah, it's like a piece of cloth put around a ring.
Okay.
But still, cat's going for it.
The cat is going for it. He's just using it as a bet. What's he doing here?
It's like it's all a game to him or something.
Oh my god. Alright. Well, I'll watch that. I'll finish that one later. He was going for it, though. We'll give him that.
He was certainly going for it.
Alright. We should probably finish up rules.
Yeah, rule number 7 is if a character sheet has a section that is meant to be filled out in collaboration with the whole table, we leave that blank so you can make it fit your party. You, listening at home to this. That's right, David, who's about to start a break campaign next week.
Incredible.
Got him.
What a called shot. And finally, rule number 8 is we have to keep track of every rule that we break, not affiliated with the game we're about to do.
Yeah. No rules broken for break.
That would actually be, wow, that would be incredible. I think we can pull it off this episode, so.
Yeah, again, we've got character creation rules for playing as a cat already, so.
Easy peasy. We don't even have to do this episode. Let's just read this blog post.
Nah, we'll fill out our character. Yeah. We'll do our thing. We'll make up a guy and put the cat trappings on him.
We'll make up a cat and put it in a situation.
Exactly. So, in the main book here, it says, there are 6 steps for creating a player character. Each step defines more about your character and provides them with skills and abilities they'll be able to use in-game. Your character has a big impact on how you approach the game's challenges. If you're a wily witch, you'll use magic to sidestep an obstacle, but as a beastly barbarian, you'll apply brute force. Well, we're gonna be a purr, so... So to create a PC, you will need about 15 minutes or less. That's good. How much you want to bet we can drag that out a bit longer?
Oh, absolutely. I'm the king of dragging out stuff for longer than it needs to be.
We'll need a break character sheet available on page 442 or another less awesome piece of paper. We do have the character sheet on a separate PDF.
Wait, we're doing this on a PDF? I have a paper right here.
I mean, do what you want, as long as I can put it up on the Dropbox.
I'll do the PDF so everybody can have it.
Thank you. A pencil and eraser. We're skipping this step because we have a computer.
Mm-hmm.
And a 20-sided die.
I do definitely have one of those.
Or a random number generator set to a range of 1 to 20. You know, if you don't feel like going for a die.
Yeah, if you're not cool enough to have 20 dice sets sitting next to you and readily available.
Avalon does always have dice with them wherever they go.
Actually, I had to. I no longer have a set of dice with me everywhere because the set that I did have was in my old car, and when I got into a car wreck, I forgot to take them out when it got sent to the impound lot. So,
all right, you guys heard it here first. Avalon no longer always prepared with dice.
yeah, so if you catch me at a convention or something with a character sheet and you throw it at me and tell me to sit down and play a one shot, I'm screwed.
Well, if you're at a convention, hopefully ChessX is there. So like,
yeah, I'll go get the big scoop.
Yeah, get the what is it, the pitcher that they carry around, and you could just take a dip in the defect bowl.
Oh man, love those. So we have these steps laid out very nicely for us.
Yeah, so step 1 is we select our calling. Your calling determines the focus of your core abilities, e.g. magic, combat, stealth, and therefore what in-game strategies will work best for you. I think at this point we should probably switch over to the freebie and make sure that that we're following along. So, Outer World adventurers come in many shapes and sizes. All manner of folk wander about in search of meaning, riches, or purpose. Beasts of all stripes accompanying these travelers as well, from the loyal growl to the lumbering and lovable bumpo. Of course, sometimes these lines cross. Occasionally a pet won't just be a companion to an adventurer. They happen to be one themselves as well. This blog entry provides an option for one such circumstances, presenting rules on how to play a purr in Break, which is a cat, as far as I can tell. With the intro out of the way, I did want to set some expectations. I tried to make the playable purr as close to normal cat as possible, with just a bit of potential magic thrown in. Man, it's like this was made specifically for me. This is why it's relatively streamlined and mostly calls from the sneak calling. That's what I wanted to see.
Nice.
So we are a sneak, I guess.
Love being sneaky.
It's not quite as robust as a normal Break character, but I figured people would forgive me since this is a blog entry, and they get to play a cat. Hey, that's what we do.
Yeah.
Man, you could have just called me. Like, we would have made this for you.
Oh yeah, for sure.
These roles will suit players who don't mind more passive or subtle roles in a tabletop RPG, or ones who like to scheme and tinker in the background. Or people who host a podcast about making a literal cat in your favorite RPG.
Yeah, those guys are going to get a real kick out of this.
Yeah. This also gives a loose but workable system for coming up with other playable pets too. Cool.
Nice.
But anyway, per characters use the Sneak's progression table for attack, hearts, aptitudes, XP required to level up, and so forth. So I think that means that we have to be a Sneak to play as a purr.
Gotcha.
So step 2, select your species. We're a purr.
Mm-hmm. Makes sense.
Step 3, select your homeland and history. Is there any advice over here about...
It doesn't look like it.
Yeah, no. So, here's what we've got. Purr player characters are able to do all the things an ordinary purr can do. Bat at things with their paws, move around with ease, big stretches, etc. Per the pet rules, they cannot attack directly without a certain elective ability, but they can perform combat tricks. While they can't carry or manipulate things, they can carry small things, usually sized at 1 slot or less, in their mouths. They're also able to negotiate, though it's limited to doing things like winning over someone's affection, or trying to get an extra snack. They do this via meowing, rubbing against their target's leg, etc.
Alright.
And they are able to talk with other bestial mammals, like growls, snarls, or other purrs. You can negotiate with them normally.
Nice. Okay.
But yeah, I think we should go ahead and, on step 3, select our homeland and history, which is on page 108. Your homeland is the place where you grew up, and your history is the life you led prior to becoming an adventurer.
Let's see. Homeland determines your bonus language, a form of regional communication you are fluent in.
I don't think we get that.
Yeah, I don't think so. Let's see. History describes what you did before your adventures and determines purviews, useful areas of knowledge.
Purviews.
Yeah. Useful areas of knowledge earned from past experience, and then your starting gear, belongings you decided to take on your travels. We can choose or roll on the homeland table.
Well, you know what we want to do.
Oh, absolutely. Okay, let's see. So this is the homeland table. So on a 1 to 5, we have Wistful Dark. On the 6 to 10, we have Twilight Meridian. 11 to 15 is Blazing Garden, and 16 to 20 is Buried Kingdom. There's also History table. Okay, we'll get to that in a second.
Yeah.
Let's see what our first roll is. That is a natural 1. So we are Wistful Dark. A land cloaked in shadow, a melancholic place filled with secrets and hope.
So, I guess technically we get a bonus language. I would say it's probably a language that we understand.
Yeah.
So,
we have High Aconine.
This lost language is from a ruined empire, now only used for deciphering ancient tones and runes. Its flowery prose is beloved by linguists.
Nice.
Oh, so this is one that we can read. This is probably the way to go.
Oh. Yeah.
Because the other option is a language spoken by the undead, that's Dark Tongue, or Dreamcall, perhaps the first language, perhaps not. It's used by the strange and unshaped.
Okay. Yeah, I think High Aconine might be the way to go.
Yeah, it allows us to read something, which is fun.
Got a cat that can read.
But only in a dead language.
Oh, yeah, only in a dead language. Gotta imagine getting a cat and he just starts chanting in Latin. That wouldn't be scary at all.
Nah.
Okay, so we have our homeland, and then up next, Wistful Dark Histories. Ooh. Yeah, Land Cloak and Shadow. The histories that we have are Forsaken Wanderer, Blight Raider, Shadowlands Nomad, Murk Dweller. These are all outcasts, by the way. And then up next is Commoners. We have Nightwall Yeoman, Starlight Farmer. That sounds cool. Guild Agent, Town Guard. And then for Elite, we have Celebrated Artist, Magia University Graduate, Knight Errant, and Shard State Patrician.
I'm sure we'll learn more about what that means if we roll it.
Alright, let's see what we can get here. That is natural 20, so we get a Shard State Patrician.
You were born into one of the Shard's noble families, or probably adopted by them. Your privileged life is a prison of duty and expectation. You seek adventure and are in search of some much-needed excitement. Your purviews as a Shard State Patrician are demanding the proper respect, knowledge of political practice, and a stubborn, competitive pride.
What even is pride?
I don't know. It's not June anymore. I've already forgotten.
How could you?
Man, I'm straight. What do you want from me?
You know what? That's fair. I'll give that one to you. It's not my month anymore, so I'll let it. I'll let it slide this time.
Wait, is it?
Is it what?
Oh, never mind.
What was the question there?
There was no question.
Okay.
I was gonna say something stupid, but
by all means, say something stupid, Joel.
No, it was gonna be a joke about August being Straight Pride Month, but Straight Pride Day is one specific day, June 9th, which is the day before Gay Pride Day, which is June 10th. Which is irrelevant now that the entire month of June.
Yeah. Straight people can move their month to August. Why not?
I feel like there's already another day, but I couldn't find it from a quick Google search that I did for a joke during a podcast episode.
Not quick enough, I see.
Yep. What's up, guys? Hope break's been going well for you.
Yeah, and now
well, let's take a break from break real quick.
Oh, dang, you stole my joke.
Oh, I'm sorry.
I was going to say we're going to take a break from the episode. But yeah, we're here for the mid-roll, to tell you a little bit about the show and ourselves.
Oh, there was one thing I totally forgot I was going to do this. Something that we didn't do in the episode. The character creation rules that we were given for playing as a purr in Break had us base everything around the sneak stats, right?
Yeah.
But purr actually has a stat block, and one of our rules is that if there's a cat stat block, we gotta use it.
Oh, assuming we did not use it.
No, we used the sneak one because that's what we were told to do by the freebie.
Right.
But if you guys want to use the same character sheet in a way that does not break the show's rules, in a way that honors the vision of the podcast, then replace the stat block on this character sheet with 4 might, 8 deft, 4 grit, 8 insight, and 4 aura. Keep every other modifier that we made in the show.
Cool.
And let's get back to it.
All right.
Not the show, the mid-roll.
But speaking of the show, places you can find the show on the internet, the main hub, I guess we'll call it, is our webpage, badgertrove.com/literalcatpod. You can find all the information on the show there, including links to our socials. You are able to find our email, which is literalcatpod@gmail.com, and a bunch of other stuff for the show.
Yeah, that is like our main business line. But you can also send us pictures of your cats.
Yes.
But it's not just business and cats that we cover on that email address, though those are the main ones. If you have a challenge that you would like to issue us, like a specific cat you want to see, like the Space Ranger cat or something, I don't know, then tell us, hey, I would really like to see you guys do a Space Ranger cat. Or I would like to hear you guys cover this specific game, because this game will let you make a Space Ranger cat, and I would really like to hear your take on it, or something like that, you know?
Yeah, things of that nature. Really, really fun stuff.
So far, the only challenge we've been issued is make Avalon a cat.
God, I still remember that episode of just the entire time being like, just literally scratching my beard the whole way through. But yes, send us challenges. Those are always fun to do. Because, limitations can actually provoke a lot of creativity, which is something I learned in college. But besides email, if you want to get in on the conversation in a more close manner, I guess, we have a link to our Discord. That is also at badgertrove.com/Discord. There you will get access to the Badger Trove Discord server. We have a lot of public channels. Joel and I hop in there sometimes and chat. So, if you have questions and stuff, and you want to do it kind of informally, not through email, then you can hop in there. You can kind of see what we're up to and stuff like that. Nothing crazy,
Yeah. You can also check out our social medias. That is Literal Cat Pod everywhere you go, except TikTok, where it's Literal Cat Podcast. So, Twitter, Blue Sky, Tumblr, YouTube, all Literal Cat Pod. Then TikTok, Literal Cat Podcast. You can also, just go to badgertrove.com/literalcatpod and click on the links there if you think you might get lost.
Yeah, if you need everything in a nice list.
That's what that's for.
While you're listening to this, be sure to rate and review us. Write us a little something nice. We'd love to read what you have to say. We, I think, currently are still only sitting at one written review, but we've got some good ratings, Currently, we are still 5-star podcast, and I like to brag about that a little bit. So if you keep us up there.
Yeah, we'll know we've made it when we've hit a 4.8 star podcast, because that means we'll have a hater.
Exactly. Everybody needs at least one hater.
They just have to listen to my opinions on D&D. There we go. If you are not a hater and you would like to be a supporter, we do have a Patreon. By this point, you've probably already heard both halves of Herding Cats at this point. But did you know that there is another actual play that we recorded that is exclusive to our Badger Trove Patreon? If you go to patreon.com/badgertrove and sign up at the $5 tier, you can hear a recorded playtest of the game that I am working on, the one-shot heist RPG about stealing actual government cheese. For legal reasons, this game will not prepare you to do a literal heist on the U.S. government's cheese storage.
Yeah, no. Don't get sent to federal prison over a bit, okay?
Yeah. Not worth it.
It's not worth it no matter how funny it might be.
Yep. But anyway, yeah, that came out pretty good, although the game itself is in a terrible state, as we discovered while playing it, so it will not be going out to the general public. You will have to pay us for that.
I think the episode was pretty good. It was a lot of fun to record, for sure.
I'm going to be making some changes and publishing an updated version of the playtest of that game, so keep an eye on Badger Trove's itch page on itch.io. That's badgertrove.itch.io. Or, check the website every once in a while, because it's linked there as well, at badgertrove.com. And you'll probably see at sometime, either this month or next month, a update to the rules to that.
So keep your eyes peeled, everybody, in this audio medium.
On our website, you'll also find a link to our character sheets. If you don't feel like visiting the website, you can go to bit.ly/literalcatpod and download every character sheet from this and all previous episodes. Or, just the specific one you're looking for.
Yeah. Take them into a game to play as, use them in a game as an NPC, whatever you want to do. The world is your oyster.
But if you're going to take the Break character, you gotta make it a player character. We did all the work for you so that it could be a player character. Actually, Grey Wizard did all the work for you so it could be a player character. But those, details.
Yeah. All right. I think that's it for the show. Joel, you got anything to throw out there? What you up to online?
Well, let's see. This is releasing in the second half of September. There is every chance that I am starting Dragon Age 2 the week that this episode comes out on my streams at OmamerVT on Twitch.
Be sure to check those out. Those are a lot of fun.
Yeah, right now I'm working through Awakening and Witch Hunt on Origins, but we just slayed the Archdemon this Sunday, so this Sunday. By the time you're hearing this, we'll probably have slayed the Architect, or I don't know if I'm slaying the Architect this time, actually. Yeah. Come check it out. We'll be starting Dragon Age 2 soon, and then it's a perfect time to jump on. I stream every weekend, guys.
Yeah, we know you guys aren't doing anything on the weekends, so come on, join the stream.
Okay, I'm not, you don't have to. It's just like, it's fun when there's a chat.
Yeah. It is a lot of fun. I think that's the main draw of streaming, is having the chat there to be like, interact with and have fun together.
That's what they say anyway. Anyway, Avalon, what are you up to these days?
Funny enough, not much currently. I have not streamed in a minute. If any of you have been checking that. Looking to get back into that. I plan on doing some collaboration stuff soon.
With me.
Yeah, with Joel. I'm trying to figure out some other things too, background. So just keep an eye. I'm on Twitter, Twitch, Tumblr, and TikTok at Avalon Alchemist on all those sites. But yeah, you can keep up. You can see the dumb stuff that I tweet and or repost until I'm back to full content creation mode. That is all I have.
All right. This has dragged on long enough. You all should probably go back and hear the end of this episode.
Yeah, have fun. Let's see. Up next, we get our starting gear. We get a pick 2 from here.
I don't think we get the starting gear because of our size.
Oh, that's true. I'm just seeing if it says anything about gear. Okay. It does not, so.
All it says about gear in here is like, well, they can't carry or manipulate things. They can carry small things in their mouths at size slot 1 or less.
Gotcha. The gear we could have chosen if we were playing regularly, gross, I know, but is a small mechanical weapon and bolts times 10, so a hand crossbow, medium armor, traveler's mail, an appealing outfit as fine attire, or a follower, custrel, dedicated butler or maid. Ooh.
Could have had a cat with a maid.
True.
We don't need that, though. We're fine.
We're fine on our own.
Yeah, we're already a noble cat. What more do you want?
All cats are noble, Joel. Let's be real.
Yeah, but this one has an officially recognized rank by the government.
True. Can't wait for the president to give my cat the Medal of Honor. Do you think cats are eligible for a Medal of Honor? Like if a cat, drags a baby out of a burning building, do you think legally they'd be able to give that cat a medal?
I feel like that's a thing that's happened before, and I don't know if they get a presidential Medal of Honor, but I feel like year I was born, there was some story about a cat who saved, I think it was a whole pack of kittens from a fire or something.
Oh wow. Incredible. What a hero.
One moment. I'm Googling. Yep. 29th of March, 1996. This cat did this before I was born, guys. Like a couple months. Walked in and out of a fire 5 times to save her kittens.
That's wild. And people just witnessed this?
Apparently.
Huh. Did they earn a medal?
She does not look happy.
I mean, I would be happy if I had to run back and forth into a fire 5 times while people were just looking at me. God.
Okay, she received a Certificate of Bravery and plaque from the British RSPCA.
Nice. As she should.
Even though this happened in Brooklyn.
Okay, hold on. What was the cat originally from England?
I don't think so.
Oh, what can you do? Oh well.
Yeah, whatever. Great Britain recognized this one brave New Yorker.
Incredible. Finally, Great Britain putting some respect on America's name.
But anyway, yeah, this is a picture of Scarlet. She looks like perpetually angry.
Oh, yeah.
Like she's literally got the evil eyes.
I mean, yeah, that genuinely looks like a mad cat. All right, we should probably get back to the episode.
Yeah, definitely. Hey, y'all were wondering how we were going to drag this out past 15 minutes?
Well, there you go. We've done it.
Yep.
I think we're on to step 4.
I believe so. Step 4, select your traits. Traits enable you to personalize your character's natural abilities, making them more or less strong. I believe this is a thing where wait, is traits abilities or stats? Oh, I think we should go look at the calling stuff because I think there's some stuff that we need from that. So let's go back to page 11 here. Select your calling, which is actually on page 12. Okay. So sneak is on page 13. You're a rogue who uses acrobatics and dirty tricks to succeed. Not everyone approves, but that's their problem.
Nice.
So our starting stats are 7 might, 10 deft, 7 grit, 10 insight, and 8 aura. Also, according to the freebie, per player characters have a starting defense of 12 rather than the sneak starting defense of 10. Attack bonus of 0.
Pretty low attack bonus.
Average speed.
Average speed, okay.
And 2 hearts. That's all the stuff from the calling, so that's something that we kind of glazed over. And species, I think we still can kind of skip this.
Yeah, because per is not in the base book.
Yeah. But there are stats for it in the book, but they'll be listed under pets. So I'm going back up to the table of contents here because I think we need to fill this in this step. Species, homeland and history. Pets is on page 188.
Okay.
So our pet options are growl, buzzer, pudge grub, fuzz coil. Fuzz coil is a furry snake.
Oh, why? Why would they do that?
Then we got scree and purr.
There we go.
So what was it we needed to get from your species determines your physical appearance, size, shape, coloration, but also grants you extra biological or psychological abilities. And we're not using the pet abilities. We're using the ones listed here under per characters.
Yes.
So we start with light-footed, which is a sneak ability, furtive, which is a sneak ability, don't mind me, which is a starting factotum ability, and slinky, which is a per ability. Somewhere in here, I was thinking that it would tell me a size rating or something.
Size rating?
Yeah, it kind of made it sound like there would be one, but all this says is small, and that's in the flavor text.
Oh, yeah.
So I guess if there is a size rating, small.
Yeah, there is a spot for size up here, so.
Well, that's our size.
Yep.
Now we're on to step 4, I think. Your traits
so.
modify your base aptitudes as set by your calling. Your trait makes you more or less capable than other PCs of the same calling and rank. There are 2 types of trait, positive traits and negative traits. Yeah, that tracks.
Yeah.
So choose a roll on the positive trait table twice, increasing the resulting aptitude by 1 each time. Choose or roll on the negative trait table once, reducing the selected aptitude by -1. Note that positive and negative traits will cancel each other out, and 2 positive traits will stack and provide a +2 aptitude.
Awesome.
So, first off, positive trait table. Let's roll it.
Okay. Let's see what we can get. Hold on. That's a crooked die. My bad. A 17. So we get...
That's a bonus to aura.
Oh my gosh. Plus 1 million aura. All you TikTok kids out there listening know what I'm talking about.
I'm not a TikTok kid.
No, we only get +1 aura. And it says, you're more charming or fascinating than others of your kind. Interesting.
Well, obviously.
Yeah, true.
Anyway, we roll one more positive trait.
Let's see what we get. An 18, which is +1 aura again.
We got +2 aura, guys.
Let's go, dude.
Just watch you roll a 20 and it's back down to +1.
We're so aura-pilled right now.
Gives us a total of 10 aura to start the game with. I think that's good. Probably.
Oh yeah, definitely. Okay, negative trait table. Let's see what we lose here. Hey Joel, you'll never believe me.
Did you roll a 20?
I rolled a 17, but that's still -1 aura.
Great.
So we're back down to +1. No longer aura pilled.
Well, not as aura pilled.
Yeah, we're still up there, you know.
It's a 9. It's not our best stat, but it's not our worst.
Yeah.
Then step 5, we got our quirk. Join the My Hero Academia world.
Oh god, don't put me back.
It just ended. We just got out.
Yeah, god, free me. Your quirk is what makes you different from characters of a similar calling and species. It is an eccentricity. How do you say that word? That's not a real word.
Your quirk is what? Eccentricity?
Eccentricity? Okay. It is an eccentricity that grants you a small advantage, often accompanied by a minor catch. Okay.
Page 132. So we roll for this.
Okay. Old world biomechanoid. Oh, wait. Which one? Wait. What are we rolling?
Well, we're a purr, so I'm guessing that we'd be similar to a Rhineko, which is a cat person.
Wait a minute.
Oh, hey, they give us special histories? I didn't notice that.
Yeah, I didn't even see that until just now.
You know what? Screw it. We're still a noble.
Okay.
Although, you know what? Let's just reflavor the noble thing so that we get the perks that come with that, which are getting attention, finding all the nooks and crannies, and spirited play.
Okay. So beloved companion instead.
Yeah. We'll just choose it.
I mean,
we'll keep everything else it gave us. Why not?
It would still be, like, had we rolled for that, still would have landed on beloved companion.
Oh, hey, there is a little advice here. So while traits are generated normally, purrs don't have access to every quirk. Instead, rolling or choosing from this list during character creation rather than the standard one. So our options are 1 to 2 is curious, 3 to 4 is soul link, 5 to 6 is adorable, 7 to 8 is a big eater, 9 to 10 is a mage breaker, 11 to 12 is a past injury, 13 to 14 is beast tongue, 15 to 16 is guardian, 17 to 18 is dreamer, 19 to 20 is sneasels. Yeah, we go ahead and roll on this table here instead of the one in the book.
Okay, let's see what we get. That is a 12, so we get past injury, a fate quirk.
Oh no.
Uh-oh.
That is a, what kind of quirk?
A fate quirk.
Fate quirks, page 139. Past injury, page 140. A traumatic incident has left you with a distinctive gash on your chest, a missing eye, or similar indelible scar. This nagging injury reminds you to be cautious.
Ooh, okay. What do we want this injury to be? I think a eye scar would be pretty cool, but...
We suffered severe burns from saving kittens from a fire.
Okay, so we have, what, bald spots?
No, I think the scar over the eye from a piece of falling debris.
Okay.
You know, tying it all together.
Perfect.
So the advantage of past injury is you gain +1 to your defense rating due to caution. This benefit is lost if you aren't aware of the attack. The disadvantage is you suffer -1 to an aptitude related to an injury of your choice. For example, a leg wound might reduce your deafness. Insight. This would be a penalty to insight.
So -1.
Yeah.
Which makes our insight a 9.
Probably should make a note on that +1 defense rating that it only applies if we're aware of the attack. Also, if our injury is cured, the quirk is removed.
Interesting.
So guys, don't remove this cat's scar. It's the only thing that makes them interesting.
It's the only flavor we have.
It's like that, what was that one video of the two guys giving backhanded comments? You always carry a pen with you. What else makes you interesting and unique?
Oh, yeah. What's the name of their thing? The Basement Yard guys?
Yeah, those guys.
Yeah.
I've never actually listened to their show. Probably should.
Me neither, but I've seen so many clips on TikTok that I'm just like...
Yeah, I feel like I know it
at
this point.
You think we can get them onto the pod?
Oh, probably not.
You're like, a TTRPG? What the fuck is that?
Oh, I don't even know if they wouldn't know. It's just that, like, if they're not an expert in a game, then, like...
What's the point?
And I mean, I don't know them. They could be chill. They could know games that aren't D&D, but, like, statistically speaking, if that's not your deal, your game is probably gonna be D&D.
Yeah. Alright. Let's see. What step was that?
Step 5.
Okay. So we have our quirk. We got our stuff from it.
Yep.
This says, finishing touches on your per character are also a little different from ordinary ones. You don't have any starting money, nor do you begin play with a functional outfit or a standard weapon, though you may have a collar if you like. Instead, concern yourself with the quality and color of your fur, whether you are chonky or not, and so forth.
Hey, are we saying this cat is Scarlet?
Absolutely. This cat is Scarlet. This cat is made in her honor.
Okay.
That's the name of this cat.
Alright. So, one moment. I've given us a picture of Scarlet here. Scarlet is, what kind of cat is this?
I don't even know if she's a cat by the looks of this photo. I have no idea what kind of cat she is.
Let's see.
Does it say in the article?
Wikipedia, a little vague here, I think. A former stray cat from Brooklyn, New York, whose efforts to save her kittens from a fire attracted worldwide media attention and has been described in a number of nonfiction books.
Nonfiction, huh?
If the kittens were her first litter, Scarlet was probably about 9 months old at the time. She died in 2008. No mention of the type of cat.
Let's see if we can find something that kind of looks like her. Ooh.
One moment.
The ears kind of look like an American curl. She definitely has angrier eyes, though.
Well, that could be, like, the result of injuries from walking through a fire.
True. I think...
Calico. She's a calico.
Well, that's just a name for the fur pattern.
Also, it specifies here that she was homeless.
Aw.
So, cat breed, homeless calico.
I'm pretty sure... I don't think calico's a breed.
I don't think so either, but...
I think American Curl looks the closest, does it not? I think it's because of the ears. They're very forward presenting.
Yeah, so you can't... Like, basically, you can't breed for a calico. That it just happens by chance. It could be anything.
Yes. Did you know that most calico cats are girls?
Yeah, we've talked about that.
Oh, yeah.
I think, episode 2.
God, Joel, that was years ago.
I know, but we decided that a cat in a children's superhero game gained superpowers by being the rare drop chance of being a male calico.
Yep. It's all coming back to me. Alright, so we have...
But yeah, we can say in this game's world, homeless calico is a type of cat breed.
Homeless calico. And Scarlet's pronouns up here.
She, her, probably.
Absolutely a she, her. If you want to get a little sweet, you can call her a her, she. Ha!
And that's worse than my Midwest jokes about non-binaries being one of them, they're, they, thems.
Oh, that's a classic. Come on. Wait a minute. Hold on. I can add an image to this.
Awesome. I love images.
Okay. Can I crop this image? Probably not.
Oh, yeah, we're just adding a picture of Scarlet to the character sheet.
There you go. Boom.
Yeah, now everyone will get the general vibe of this cat now.
Absolutely. I'm gonna increase the size of this.
Oh, I know what she is. Look at those ears.
Yeah.
She's a Scottish fold.
Is she? Oh, yeah. Yeah, same face type too. I'll add that.
And if you look up Scottish fold calico, there are a bunch of cats that look exactly like her, except for the eyes. Like, this cat really just has the, like, evil royal vizier eyes.
The evil royal vizier. Okay.
Tell me that that's not Jafar eyes.
No, it is definitely Jafar eyes. What is this? What does this cat look like? That Star Wars character?
The Porg?
Yeah, Porg.
I don't know, man.
Oh man, that's incredible. That is like a 1-to-1. Look up viewers.
One moment, I'm saving these.
I know this is an audio. Yeah, this is an audio medium. But if you look up Calico Scottish Fold, you will see a cat with its ears basically folded fully into its head. And if you look up a Porg from Star Wars, it is like identical. It is uncanny. Oh my gosh. This episode is all over the place.
It's great. I love it.
But I think
You're welcome, Grey Wizard.
yes. Oh my goodness. You think we should thank the person that posted this freebie?
This was posted by Grey Wizard.
It was? Oh.
Yeah, this is the Break RPG development blog.
Okay. Yeah, it said it was posted. It has a different name down here for the poster, but I believe that is...
Now the Drinian.
Yeah. The myth, the legend, the Great Wizard. And I think, is that all we have left to fill in here?
I believe that's a character.
Okay. That is a character.
Well, guys, we've done it. We've made a literal purr in Break. And you can too. It's not hard. It's in fact encouraged by the developers.
Yes.
They told you how to do it for free.
They told you how to do it for free, and honestly, you could do it quicker than we did.
Yeah. If you don't get distracted by a story of a cat from 1996 rescuing her kittens from a fire, then you will get through this much faster than we did.
Yeah, that's the only thing we got distracted by this episode, surely.
Absolutely. Don't double check us on that.
Yeah.
It's fine.
Yeah, no. Don't worry about it.
But also, no rules broken.
As they say in Brooklyn, forget about it!
We just lost every single Brooklyn audience member.
Sorry, Brooklyn.
I don't actually know if we have Brooklyn audience members. I can't sort by state on the analytics page.
There's probably one out there.
Yeah. Hey, Brooklyn guy, we're in the same time zone. If you want to come on the show.
It'd be so much easier to schedule you.
I'm talking to you, Jennifer from Brooklyn.
Yeah. Yeah, hit us up. You know what our email is. You just heard it in the mid-roll earlier.
Yep. Anyway. Man, that sure was an episode.
That was an episode. That is one of the episodes of all time, I think.
It certainly was. Did you ever come up with a cat pun?
You know, I feel like this episode has been crazy enough. I don't need to go super hard on the cat pun. So I will stick to a classic and one of my personal faves. And that one is, we will catch you in the next one.
Yay.